Welcome back to Improvised Views. As always, this is Jeremiah.
And this is your boy Zeke, and we got some technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. See what you do, Hector, when you don't know how to do your job?
Because your computer's leaking.
That's what I said.
Yeah, that's what it said.
Saying that he had a memory leak.
And he's currently working on fixing FL Studio.
So we're recording off an iPhone.
Yeah. So let's see how that sounds.
I mean, it'll probably sound good because it's an iPhone.
You know, iPhone game.
Yeah, we don't have no jackass Samsung, Android, whatever you have, Hector.
Anyways, bro.
First of all, the drink of the day. Don't forget.
Oh yeah.
Just because we're not recording like normal, you.
Well, we had Dutch Bros, but we're not getting sponsored, so let's not tell that. What are we drinking? I don't even know what it is. You didn't tell me. It was just hella fire.
What was your first drink?
Oh, the first one was a cranberry vodka.
Cranberry and vodka, yes.
Yeah, that was really good. Now this other one, super strong. What is it?
It's a pink lemonade, and it has cranberry, some grenadine, and a little bit of Malibu.
Oh, no wonder I taste that coconut.
Yeah. And a spritz of lemon.
But I'm not a big fan of Malibu, dude, at all.
Really?
No, I don't like it. Mm-mm.
It tastes like cranberry. It tastes like a cranberry. It tastes like coconut, like nothing.
Dude, I don't like it. I don't like the aftertaste because coconut's not my favorite fruit. Is it a fruit? It's a fruit, right?
It's considered. Would it be a vegetable or a fruit? Because it doesn't have seeds. I believe it's. Okay, so we're not about to go down this rabbit hole, but I think it's only considered a fruit if it has seeds, with the exception of like a couple things.
So how would you get more coconuts without a seed?
What is it?
Fixing it.
Oh, you're fixing. Oh, he's fixing. Okay.
Oh, sweet.
Did you find out what it was, Hector?
What? A coconut?
Yeah.
It's
a
called
fruit.
Coconut,
So then it's a nut?
So then it's a nut.
but it can also be a fruit.
Okay, so let's look that
Let's
up.
Google search.
Okay, let's see this. The item coconut can be referred to a whole nut, coconut palm. The seed or the fruit, which, what's that saying?
Botanically,
is a droop. What's that?
is a drupe.
Droop. Not what's a droop?
So that okay, this doesn't
Hold on,
solve anything
droop.
for us.
Google it. So okay, that doesn't make. I guess it's the seed of.
Botanically speaking, a coconut is a fibrous, one-seeded drupe,
Also known as a dry droop. Dry droop.
However, when
Using.
using loosely, sorry guys, I'm eating ice. I'm not that stupid. But anyways, the coconut can be all three: fruit, nut, and seed. Wow.
So then it's all three. Well, then I don't like the coconut.
Because it's a fruit, seed, and nut.
Not only that, it just doesn't taste good with alcohol. I just don't like it.
Doesn't taste good with anything.
What are you talking about? I do like the water, the coconut water. I can drink that.
I
You know,
can't.
you go to the remate and they give you like a bag full of water. You just put the popote in there and you start drinking it.
It's really good.
Yeah. But I can't have the Malibu. Just don't like it.
I think coconut's really good. Or like, what else does coconut go on? There's what's that one candy?
What? Does it?
What's that one candy? It has
It's a roll, right?
It has almonds in it and
Oh, Almond Joy.
almond joy. There you go.
I love Almond Joys.
Coconut.
Yeah, but I don't know. Okay, there's certain things I don't like it. Like what's that thing every Mexican like parent makes?
I know what you're talking about. Like
it's that con bimbo. It's
Oh yeah. It's called
capirotada.
Yes.
Yeah, it has like coconut shaving. Dude, that thing is so nasty.
You don't like it?
No, dude, I can't. I don't like it at all.
Capirotada's good, bro.
Dude, no, I can't. I don't even like arroz con leche.
Arroz con leche is bomb,
Dude,
bro.
I can't. I just can't.
Especially blended. Have you ever tried it blended?
No.
Bro, that's horchata.
The fuck? Oh, when it's dried. You're talking about. I thought you were talking about like blended arroz con leche, just like that.
That's
I was
horchata.
Like,
That's
no, it's not because you have to first dry the rice.
No.
Yes.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
You dry the rice.
No, you don't.
And then you grind it up.
No, you don't.
And then the powder turns into horchata.
No, you don't.
With sugar.
No, you don't.
Yes, dude.
No, you don't.
It's just like how you make Jamaica. It's just a flower leaf.
I don't know how to make Jamaica, so.
It's just the flower. The flower. They take the leaves from it, and they put it in water, and obviously you just gotta keep like rinsing, and all the like the juice and flavoring goes into the water, and you just add sugar and you're chilling.
I didn't know that. But I do know that you make arroz con leche, then you blend it, and then you strain it, and you add vanilla to it.
Yes.
And the reason I know that is because the people at a place that they make agua de horchata, they told me how to make it, and that's exactly how they told me. Fire.
Well, I love horchata. I do.
Good.
Yeah. Just not arroz con leche. You can't have that.
I'm not a big fan of it either when it's like hot, because
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
I just don't like it at all.
It's not really sweet.
Is it better like cold? Or you could say you
like warm,
like
like
warm,
warm.
like temperature.
Yeah, like warm, like room temperature.
You know what's good though?
What?
Flan.
Flan is choco flan.
I don't know what chocolate flan is. Oh, is it the chocolate the kind?
Yeah, it has a chocolate layer
Mhm.
and then flan.
Oh yeah, it's the same as. But the flan, dude. Oh my god, that's amazing.
Bomb.
Like people make it like more like a Jello, but the right way is to have it like a little bit more feeling. I feel like a bread, not like hard.
Yeah, I don't like it to be super like
Jello-y, like it's
jello-y, but it has to be kind of firm.
It's gotta have like when you like break it, it's like it's soft on the inside, but it's got that bread like texture in the outside.
But it's gotta be soft at the same time, like Jello.
Yeah,
but not like Jello.
but
It's
not
weird,
like
huh?
Jello. It's like
it's gotta be like Jello, but it's not like Jello.
Yeah, it's like there's a certain time. What, you don't like it, Hector?
No, I kind of got dizzy doing all this. I don't like the texture.
Of
Flan.
Jello itself or flan?
Jello's fine. I just don't like flan.
Ah,
Because it's like a little eggy or what?
is it slimy?
Just weird.
Because it's kind of curdy, huh? Like cottage cheese. I don't like cottage cheese.
No, I don't like it either.
Dude, who fucking eats cottage cheese? If you eat cottage cheese, you're crazy. Like
It smells bad.
Like you're crazy. If you eat cottage cheese, like you're crazy. I don't. Like I legit think you're
I
crazy.
eat cottage cheese. I do it for the protein.
My point. Point made.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Crazy.
So yeah.
Thank you, Hector. You proved my point. But
Well, anyways, bro, Endgame. We got to talk about this. By the way, it's gonna be spoilers right now because we've all seen it. So
Smooth transition, by the way.
right?
I know,
I don't
smooth
care. I was thinking about Endgame right now, and I was like, yo, we gotta talk about this.
okay.
All right.
So I'm gonna ask you first.
All right, ask me.
What did you think was the most like what the fuck scene?
Okay, it was not more like what the fuck, but more like I saw this coming, and when it came, I was like, I knew it, and I was like, let's go.
That's what he said.
Yeah, and it was when
Wait, is that even the right? When it came, that's what he said.
when the scene came, the scene happened.
You don't get okay.
Oh, what
I probably didn't use it right, but anyways.
Right, fuck it, whatever. Well, it was when Captain America grabbed the hammer.
That was my. I didn't see it coming though. I was more like, literally, that's what I said. What the fuck?
You should have seen it because remember when Thor went back in time, or back to go get what storm was it, or what did he go back again to get?
I don't know, but he went back to get a certain stone.
A certain stone, and he stopped and grabbed his old hammer, even though he already had the Stormbreaker, right? It was called Stormbreaker.
Like the axe one.
Yeah,
right?
he already had his axe one, but he grabbed that one. At that point, you should have already seen who was gonna use that one.
You should have seen it since Ultron.
Why?
Well, isn't
I
it
don't
because
remember.
anybody that snapped? No, it was because Bruce snapped his fingers, and anybody worthy of picking it up can pick it up, right? And that's why Captain America.
No, we're talking about Age of Ultron now. This is the Avengers Age of Ultron, which is the second one.
Everybody was trying to pick up the hammer though, and nobody could.
But who was able to make it move?
What's his name?
Captain America.
No.
Yes, he was.
What? Really?
Yeah.
I thought the one that was able to pick it up was I am, or what he says. Who are you?
Vision.
There you go, that guy.
Oh.
Like the Superman looking guy.
Vision.
The one that they put the stone right here on his forehead.
Yeah. Well, he moved it too?
He was able to pick it up.
Yeah, he was able to pick it up. And then he handed it to Thor and everybody was just like, what the fuck?
I don't remember that. What?
Yeah, he picked it up and he goes, oh, you might need this. Or something like that. And then everybody was just like, what the fuck?
Why though? Did he explain why he picked it up? Or is it because he was worthy?
Because he's worthy.
Yeah.
So then everybody in the Avengers is
Or
worthy.
he's just really strong. This is what I didn't get, okay?
Okay.
How is it that Thanos was able to pick it up?
But he wasn't worthy. Because he didn't have... Did he have the stones at that point? He didn't, huh?
No.
And he was able to pick it up.
Oh, yeah. Well, he threw it
And
back,
if he,
right?
and if he really is strong enough to pick up Thor's hammer, then how is it that these guys could physically hurt him?
Yeah, this one didn't make a lot of sense because in the first one he wrecked Hulk like nothing, and in the second one, in game they made him look like a bitch.
Oh, because
Yeah.
they chopped his head off like 5 minutes in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
why I was
because-
just like... They chopped his head off and I was just like, bruh.
You know
is
what
this,
I kept
is this the end
thinking?
of the
I
movie?
kept thinking it was like some reality he made.
Yeah, for
you know?
people to think that he was dead.
Yeah. And then it's like, no, that's actually what happened. And really let down.
Everybody was...
Yeah, he didn't put up a fight. But then he was already dying because of when he used the stone.
You know what? That's a solid point, which is why I let it slide.
Uh-huh.
But then came, the other Thanos, and when he fought everyone, he couldn't even take on Captain America. Really?
Well, I mean, he took on him, but it was more of a challenge than what it was before, right? In Infinity War. So yeah, that's
It
true.
doesn't makes no sense.
And he broke his... Thanos broke his shield.
Yeah, that thing is supposed to be
and
unbreakable.
the Thor's hammer couldn't even break it because if you pay attention to the scene, he throws his shield and then he throws the hammer at the shield
to
and
bounce
then
back.
it does like a big
You
old...
can also use the first Avengers as reference. When they when
Oh,
Thor
right,
jumps in, like he's gonna hit it, and then they just create a shockwave.
Yeah, I remember that too.
So yeah,
And the fact that Thanos was able to like basically break it in half because he broke it in half.
Yeah.
and yet then they throw in Captain Marvel, and
Yep.
like she just wrecks him.
Yeah, which...
Where where's like the is this like Pokemon where like
very
each
bad skill.
each like Pokemon card how it has like that one variable where it can
Yeah.
fucking wreck everybody. I mean I really don't know Pokemon that much, but I'm assuming that's like what it is, right? Because one card always has to get.
I don't know
wrecked
much
by-
about it either, honestly.
I'm assuming that there's one card that can wreck.
I don't know if one card can wreck all of them.
No,
but
all
yeah,
of them,
I
but
know
like
what you're
the
saying,
right-
it's like water can beat fire or something,
Yeah.
right?
Because of that one little variable that they give that card.
Well,
But,
because
okay.
water can beat fire, but
Oh, back to...
it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
Well-
it does. Well, because also with the past and the future, they were messing up reality left and right, but yet nothing changed. And you know how was it the Hulk Bruce that said that all that Back to the Future crap was bullshit? That it's not true.
Mhm.
Whatever you change in the past will not affect the future.
Correct.
Is that true? I don't. That's not true because the past is what's going to happen later on to the future. Well, the past is determining what's going to happen in the future, and if you change the past,
You're
the
creating a
future won't
different
happen.
timeline.
Yeah,
So it won't affect the current timeline.
it will just ripple to a different timeline.
Correct. Well, not really ripple, more like branch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Branch.
And what Bruce was saying was that they were going to go back in time before they took the stones and then replace the stones so that they were never taken or some shit like that.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. They would replace the stones.
And that would fix any leaks.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what that lady said. The one that, because you know how Doctor Strange had willingly given the time stone, so she had already known, like, okay, if Strange gave it to him willingly, then he's got a plan. And that's why she willingly gave it. So I guess, but she wanted it back because if she didn't get that back, that dark shit and the Doctor Strange would have happened, and nothing would have been able to stop it. And that, I guess, that branch would have been gone.
Dude, can we talk about like how crazy that end battle was?
The end battle.
Yeah, the end battle, like at the end,
It was.
the final
Yeah.
battle.
Then I mean.
Captain America put up a fight. Thor got his ass kicked.
No,
Everyone got their ass
I'm
kicked.
talking about like when Thanos released all his creatures and stuff,
Mhm. Oh, and then
out of nowhere you see like these
Doctor Strange opens up the portals for
right,
everybody.
and then you just hear Wakanda forever, and like I don't know if he says that, but
I was like, I watched it twice.
Yeah, I don't remember hearing that either.
yeah, maybe he doesn't say that, but I just think he would say that. But
Yeah.
Black Panther comes out, and then all like the army of
Yeah, and all the people that had disappeared, although at least all the heroes that disappeared just come in.
come back because obviously they brought him back.
So when me and Hector watched it in the premiere, as soon as Spider-Man came out, everyone was like, "Yeah!" clapping their hands. And we're like, "You should have seen that coming. Like, why are you clapping?"
It's obvious.
Yeah, it's super super obvious.
Yeah, it's obvious.
And it was interesting was that Spider-Man remembers that he faded and turned into ash, but he also felt like he was just fell asleep for a little bit.
Yeah, he's like, oh, it felt like I was asleep for 5 hours or something like that.
For a little bit.
No, I think he said 5 hours specifically.
No?
He didn't? What did he say?
It was 5 hours for Ant-Man.
It was 5 years for everybody else.
5 years, and he said 5. Yeah, you're right then.
Spider-Man said that, he faded away and then he just woke up.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, can we also bring up the fact that Ant-Man turned into gigantic man at the end? Crazy, huh?
I'm just, disappointed he didn't try climbing up Thanos' butt.
Why?
You didn't ever saw that meme?
No.
It was all over. That's how they were going to defeat Thanos.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. And then he would just
expand.
Oh, yeah, I seen
And then
that.
just completely destroy him. I did actually see that. Should have did that, honestly. That would have solved a lot.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, crazy movie. I thought it was good.
It was great, but Hector over here thinks it was whatever.
I mean, if you break it down, a lot doesn't make sense. But,
yeah.
I mean, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good movie.
What was, like, the big reason why it was not the best for you? Or not the best, but, like, it wasn't what you expected.
It had no peak moment.
Mm-hmm.
Because, don't get me wrong, like, it flowed really well compared to, like, Infinity War. Because Infinity War started off really good with the battle in New York or whatever. I think it was New York, right?
Yes.
And then
or Washington.
it starts kind of like, slowing down and starts kind of dragging because of the length of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
But then it picks up again when Doctor Strange and them try and fight Thanos. And then there's the second battle, which at this point was kind of like overkill. But, it had its lows and its highs. And that creates contrast, which makes it, like,
Equal
stand out more.
Uh-huh.
With this one, it was a lot more just going one thing after another. There was no real time for, like, a break. And sure, it captured your attention the whole 3 hours, but at the same time, there was no lows and there was no real highs. There was not a lot of contrast. So nothing really stood out besides, like, Captain America, like, grabbing the hammer,
that was,
little things.
That might have been a
but
peak.
it still would have been a lot better had there been something low before that.
That way, as soon as, like, the peak happened, you're, like, hooked.
Give it to me!
Oh, yeah. With that
And he gives him the
the gauntlet.
That was pretty racist.
Yeah, I thought it was funny.
I don't even remember.
I mean,
it.
I didn't really, like, see it in the context of being racist or whatever. I just thought it was funny because he's like, give it to me! And he gives him the
And then he
like,
just
the
runs
glove.
it like it was football. Just pass it to the black guy.
Fucking Heisman on everybody. Bah!
Just moving. Stiff arming people.
Stiff arming hose. No, that's funny.
But yeah, I mean, the funny thing is, well, for me, I didn't even, like, budge a tear when Black Widow died. At all. But as soon as Iron Man died...
Start crying like a bitch.
Okay, I didn't cry. Oh, no, I did cry. But it was like a couple tears.
You told us at Dutch Bros that it was only one tear.
Well, okay, maybe it was a couple.
Well,
but,
then that opens a discussion to maybe it could have been more than just a couple
Maybe
tears.
he was just bawling.
Yeah.
I was not bawling. The people behind me, though, they were straight crying. Did you hear them, Hector?
Yes, I was there.
Yeah, exactly. I was asking if you heard them.
Hey, did you hear him, Hector? Yeah, I was sitting right next to you, dude.
No, you wasn't sitting next to me.
You weren't sitting next to him?
No, Maria was in the middle.
Exactly.
You're
Bitch.
being literal again. You're being literal.
Was he next to me or not?
Okay, I guess he wasn't. But
Exactly.
He was right there.
Right, bitch.
But no, yeah, I thought the movie was great.
Yeah.
What other movies are pretty good out there right now?
There's Captain Marvel. There's Captain Marvel.
Both Captain Marvels?
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, it's DC and then MCU.
I don't know what that is.
DC?
I know, yeah, DC, yeah.
What's DC? I'm not even going to answer because I don't even know either.
I don't know the acronym, but I know what's the difference. DC is like Superman, Batman, and
Okay.
Wonder Woman, and
MCU?
like Green Lantern and all that, right?
Okay, and MCU?
I don't know what that is.
It's Marvel Comic Universe, right?
Cinematic.
Cinematic Universe. There you go.
Marvel
Comic.
Comic.
I was thinking about comic book, that's why. But what's DC?
I don't know what DC stands for,
I
but
thought it
I
was
know
like
it's
Doc.
the whole thing is DCEU, which is DC Extended Universe.
Extended Universe, right.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm-
So they both have Captain Marvel?
Yeah, well, one's Captain Marvel, also called Shazam.
Okay.
And the other one's Captain Marvel, was just Captain Marvel. Which is the girl.
So they both made Captain Marvel?
Yeah, and well, I mean, Captain Marvel, the MCU had rights to it, so Captain Marvel had to change it to Shazam. So DC had to change their Captain Marvel to Shazam.
Because nobody would go watch it.
No, because it was coming out almost at the same time, right?
No, it has nothing to do with the movie.
Yes, it was, because they had
No.
rights to it, right?
No. This happened when, like, way back before you were even born. That they had this whole argument over Marvel.
Well,
DC
explain.
came out with some hero. They called it Captain Marvel. I don't think that was even the first name they had, but they called it Captain Marvel.
Okay.
Well, I'm sorry, Hector. Not all of us are fucking nerds.
But
Okay.
No, I read up on it like before the movie. It's not like
I'm
Alright,
kidding.
and so for...
It's just a joke, guys.
And
I'm
so-
not. You know.
they had that name, but then Marvel, of course, didn't like it. So then they tried doing some legal stuff, but I don't think they actually could. And then I think DC in the end just sort of like got bored of fighting them, and they just gave it to them,
Okay.
and just changed it to Shazam, which is pretty cool because I don't know if you saw the movie, but when
He changes.
the kid got the powers, he was naming all the Greek gods or something that he was getting the powers from, and it spells out Shazam.
Which was Shane. Who else was it?
Shame.
Wasn't it? Or...
Are you thinking of the 7 deadly sins?
Yeah, 7 Days Sins.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about the Greek goddesses. Like the Z in Shazam stands for Zeus, or
Oh.
the M at the end is for Mercury, and
H
stuff
stands
like
for
that.
Hercules,
Yes.
and A stands for
Apollo, maybe?
Abercrombie. Probably.
Would it be Apollo?
Yeah, I something like that probably.
Apollo's Creed.
What about S?
Is that Apollo's Creed?
I don't know the Greek
Oh,
gods,
okay.
but
I know.
the point is, it's
Yeah, I don't know a lot of
it's like an acronym.
Mm-hmm.
What's an acronym? Z.
What's an acronym? Tell me.
Yeah, what's an Acura?
An Acura is a car.
A make.
It's actually
hey, a
Acura.
make. No,
It's Acura.
it's actually not even a car. It's a make.
It's a make.
Yeah, Acura is a make.
Explain.
Have you never heard what's the make and model of your car?
Oh, yeah. Like, GM would be GMC and all the stuff like that, right? General Motors.
What GM is a company, but GMC is the make.
Oh, it would be like the...
Chevy is a make.
Is, okay.
Acura is a make.
Oh, okay.
Model would be Integra or Cobalt or Silverado.
Okay, so the names of the cars after Chevy. Like Silverado would be
Silverado would be model.
model. Okay.
Make would be Chevy.
Anyways, bro, I went to Six Flags like a week ago. There's this new ride called it's called Crazanity. I have never screamed so hard in my life. I'll tell you that right now, dude. Dude, if you got on this ride,
Just imagine him being gay.
He's like, I've never screamed so hard in my life.
dude, legit, dude, I love rides, but this one,
Yeah, I bet you do.
bruh, I fell into that one.
I bet you did. I bet you did.
Damn,
Oh my gosh.
I felt that.
I know you did.
That was a stiff one.
Okay, now it's
Right, overkill. Well, anyways, it was this ride was called Crazanity, and it started off you sitting down, and it's like a circle, and it just slowly, like, it's like a. What's so funny?
I'm just waiting for you to make another pun.
Well, it swung you left and right, and all the way till you got to the very top, and I tell you it. What? Are you just waiting for me to say something? Or you can go. That's what she said.
No, continue with your story. But it's called, was it Crazanity?
Crazanity.
Okay.
I don't want to say it anymore. All right, I had fun. Six Flags. Then went SD. All right, what'd you do?
Me, for spring break, I worked.
Boring.
Have a boring life.
That sucks. Damn, must suck to be you.
I went to Fresno a couple times.
Bitch, you go to school there.
Exactly. Exactly. So.
I hope this audio is not too bad.
No, it probably sucks. But we're just gonna roll with it. So.
Yeah, y'all better deal with it.
Yep. Hopefully they still listen to this, but because we've been gone for like.
Like 2 weeks.
Do you want to explain to them?
Okay, so we had one that was supposed to be video, right? But Hector's computer kind of like took a shit on himself.
On himself.
On itself, and
Oh yeah.
And well, you haven't got to work yet, huh?
I did, and then I got to working on the podcast. And then when I tried turning it on again, it just, the same issue. It just keeps happening.
Damn.
So I contacted Lenovo, and we're in the works of trying to get something done.
So essentially, 2 weeks ago, we recorded a video. Hector started to
work on it,
edit the audio and the video, and so we could publish it a week ago. And
we have something for last week as well.
We have 2 recorded, yeah.
Yeah, we have 2 recorded, so we're up to date.
We just haven't dropped anything because it's not like the best. It's not the best content, and obviously this isn't either. But it's better than I feel like what we did.
I feel like this is like better than from last week. Last week was pretty much a mess. But
who knows? Maybe it's not even posted.
Yeah, we might not even post it. We might just post this one.
Well, we're definitely gonna post a spelling bee video though.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
Like, I mean, it's funny.
Yeah, I was working on it. It was fine. I was syncing like all the audio and everything, but it just
it's a computer, man.
Yeah, we definitely need.
We need to invest in a computer. Maybe put one here.
We need to invest in everything.
Oh yeah, because your
guys
interface.
Start sending us money,
please.
Let's get Dutch Bros to sponsor us.
Right.
Yeah, and some cranberry company, and some vodka.
And some vodka.
Grey Goose. Hey, it was lit. It was lit. Was good.
It was good.
Was good. Grey Goose.
Cranberry got to you.
Nah.
Damn. Alright.
Well,
I feel like you could have talked more about in game,
but we don't want to talk too much about it because we already spoiled like the main stuff on.
Well, hopefully they can.
Okay, is there anything that bothered you? You talked a lot about all the cool stuff.
What bothered me? You? Damn, I don't know. Let me think about it. How about you?
What bothered me?
He's also gonna be like.
That's a good question.
Bothered me.
What bothered me?
Are you stalling by saying shit
what
like
bothered me?
I am. What bothered me about that movie?
I don't think anything bothered me.
What bothered you, and then we'll.
Well, what bothered me was probably like the future and the past. How a lot of the stuff, like their stuff didn't make any sense because Nebula killed herself, yet she was still alive.
You're misunderstanding a lot of things right there.
That was from a different branch, right?
Yes.
But, oh my god, it's weird. I don't know. They needed to work on their.
Do you think time travel is possible? I don't think so.
I mean, maybe future.
Definitely not past. I don't think you can go back in time.
You can go into the future.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is, I've heard a bunch of research saying that you can possibly go into the future and that time and different wormholes and stuff. I don't know if I completely believe all that. There's definitely a bunch of science and stuff.
You're saying you can go into the future. Would that mean
no,
yourself?
not going into the future. It just means that there's certain dimensions and stuff that time travels faster. Or something.
I don't know about that. But
right? Isn't that what it?
You can always just of course this is all hypothetical, assuming you can even. But if you were to have the ability to get on a ship or something that travels the speed of light, you would not age technically. It would be sort of like what happened with Spider-Man. That for him, he just woke up 5 years later, but nothing actually happened.
Well, he felt like he was.
Oh, okay, you're on Endgame.
Right? He felt like he just fell asleep.
If you were to take off in a spaceship and just travel through space, or just go around the Earth, who cares? At the speed of light, right? And then
because it would be because to go around the Earth one time, it'd be like a millisecond or a trillisecond or whatever. Whatever that is.
If you're traveling at the speed of light, you're not going to age relative to the people on Earth. So you can come back 100 years later, and to you, time hasn't really passed. You haven't aged much.
But to them.
And,
But of course, that's all just theory.
Yeah.
Of course, you can't really practice something like that.
But do you believe in that freezing thing where you freeze yourself and...
No.
Would you be dead, right?
No, you would just probably die.
Yeah.
Because isn't that kind of dumb?
It's not true because you pretty much stopped your heart.
Because you get a frostbite and you die. You can... Can't you get a frostbite and then you die?
A lot of things can go wrong.
Well, first of all, your heart will stop.
Okay, so...
Oxygen stops.
Okay, so...
Your brain dies.
Okay, so since we're on this, is Walt Disney frozen?
I don't think so.
No, he's dead.
Well, see, there's a lot of people that think he is frozen. I don't think he's frozen, or like still in some like hidden lab in a basement or somewhere frozen. I don't think so, but
Even if he were to be, he'd be dead.
At this point, yeah.
Back to time travel though, you can't go back in time because the way time works, it's attached to space.
Mm-hmm.
Time and space are one, and
Yeah.
it's kind of weird to explain.
as you go through,
So it's
time,
more like,
yeah,
it's more
yeah.
like a film, okay? Like you can rewind, right? But even if you rewind, you can't interact with it because you know how there's air molecules all around us, blah blah blah, and you know there's like buildings. So if you were to time travel, and you were to try and take up space, there was something there. You can't exist in the same area that there's like air molecules or something, you know?
you can't just push
Because
them aside.
it's all stuck together. It's not like right now where if you move freely, you're just moving air molecules around you. In this case, everything would be frozen in that exact time. Space is attached to that time.
Okay.
Well, space time and matter, then I guess.
So you wouldn't be able to go anywhere, you know? All you would do is be frozen in that point. I don't know
Until
if I'm making sense.
yeah, so in a way you didn't really go anywhere.
You can't do anything.
Yeah.
But again, this is
It's
all
all
just a
hypothetical.
theory. This is all just hypothetical
Yeah.
theories.
That's assuming you ever found a way to even go back, which
Yeah.
is not.
Probably it's
Probably not ever
it's-
possible.
It's not possible.
You know, talking about all this science shit.
I mean, I guess it sounds cool to be able to go back or in time or
Mhm.
like go into the future. I feel like it's kind of like what Drake says. What does he say? He says, "I would like to
Are you talking,
relive things twice,
you're
not to
talking
change."
about 6 p.m. in New York, right?
What does he say? He says, "I would love
Is it New
to."
York?
Or six,
6 p.m. or something. Point is, he's saying he wants to go back and
not to
change
redo
things, but
not to
do a
reduce it,
couple
but to
things
fix
twice.
yeah,
Yes,
exactly
yes.
that. That'd be pretty cool. But it's
Yeah.
like,
But
whatever,
then,
like,
yeah.
I'm like, whatever. Like, I'm not gonna lose sleep over.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, talking about all the science stuff,
Okay.
you know what bothered me about Endgame?
What?
In space, you keep your momentum because there's nothing stopping you.
Right.
So, the whole plot behind Nebula and Tony Stark being stuck in space is that the fuel ran out for their spaceship. But you don't even need to waste fuel. The moment you take off and have the speed, you can just turn off everything, and the
And
only
you just
time you
go.
would need fuel is to like adjust your course. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So
That was a massive flaw.
even if they ran out of fuel, their ship would continue going. It
Until
wouldn't
the-
just stop and get stuck in space.
Yeah.
You know what was funny? Because when they were like, who's never been to space before? And then they like, 3 of them raised their hand or whatever. And then the little raccoon was like, well then don't throw up on my ship or whatever. And then they did the jump of like, they started going like the speed of light or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they came out of the jump, they just instantly stopped. Like they were going
Warp speed.
warp
Whatever-
speed. I
whatever
guess
it's called.
that's what you call it.
Hyper speed or what?
Light speed or whatever. And then instantly just boom,
And it
came to a
stopped.
stop.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's just funny, because it wouldn't work like that, would it?
Well, when you're going, I don't know if it's warp speed. Is it like the way I thought it worked? Is like they have to reach a certain point where that can happen, right? It's like some sort of wormhole or something that does it.
Yeah,
It
well,
doesn't. It's not just them traveling really fast. From what I remember, they can't just do it at any moment. They have to reach a certain part of space where they can then get like some sort of boost. So maybe what's going on is they have a certain momentum, then they enter it, and it's to them it may seem like it's going really fast, and then they're traveling, but in reality, it's like, you know, from here, and all you're doing is crossing it. But this is simply like a portal of some sort. Does that make sense? So
Yeah.
you would just cross it like this. It would
But
be instant.
for
But from the inside, it looks like you're traveling. Does that make sense?
yeah.
I don't know. It's just funny because of the video. It's just like, and then all of a sudden they're just like, and then they
stop.
just stop, and then they're going slow.
and just cruising.
So I thought that was pretty
Yeah.
funny. Physics, man.
Science.
Science fiction.
Speaking of
Science fiction. Don't call that science, because that's not science.
it's fiction.
Science fiction.
You know how you were talking about Walt Disney?
Yeah.
You know how I don't know if you know his past, but like you know how his parents died, and like or his mom had passed away from some gas poisoning in his house, and the only ones
make
that
it seem like this is common knowledge.
oh my bad. Well, if you guys didn't know, which you guys don't know, obviously, I think I'm getting their story right. Where The only ones that survived was him and his dad.
Okay.
Or him and his dad. So that's why, like in all those Disney movies, you never see a Disney princess with a mom, or most of them you won't never see them with a mom or parents at all. You ever noticed that?
I haven't.
Like in Cinderella.
Oh, her. That's her. Like her.
That's his way of like.
Goddaughter.
Who? Cinderella?
Yeah.
No, Cinderella had a evil stepmom, whatever it's called.
Evil stepmom.
But her mom had died, and her dad died later on, and she got stuck with them.
What about Mulan?
She's not a princess.
Oh,
I mean, she's considered a princess.
No,
but
you're right. You're right.
Well,
no, Mulan isn't a princess. I think.
no, she's like a high ranked, like.
No, actually, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Who else? Like
From what I remember, yeah, you're right.
Most princes don't have parents.
Pocahontas didn't have parents.
But was she a princess?
No, she was just a high ranked person as well.
I don't know if she was high ranked at all.
The chief.
I thought she was a princess. Okay.
She was the daughter's chief.
Why are we arguing about princes?
I don't know the story in the cartoon. I don't think I've ever watched it. Maybe it's a child. I don't remember.
Uh-huh.
But from what I remember of the history part of it, it was different.
I heard it was brutal.
Speaking about Disney, okay, so they made Jungle Book, right?
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
they made like the
live action?
like the live action with real people, and obviously they have
Animated.
CGI, animated.
CGI.
They like use real animals and like CGI people.
But yeah, so they did Jungle Book. Now they're doing Lion King, and then
Aladdin.
they're doing Aladdin now
Mm-hmm.
with Will Smith and.
I don't know who the people are.
Who's Will Smith is a genie though.
I know
that for sure. So that's pretty cool, huh? Disney's coming out with
All
like
these.
a real.
Well, Walt Disney had planned that every 10 years to remake every Disney classic movie. So you can do it however you want. But it needs to be remade. That way, future children to come will enjoy the classics.
Pixar or Disney?
It's the same company.
Is it?
It's owned by the same company.
But I mean,
Pixar.
It's kind of like
Pixar
GMC and Chevy. Like,
the
they're the same company, but
Okay, so I'd probably just go Disney, not Pixar.
Pixar, bro. Pixar.
Why? What movies are Pixar?
Toy Story.
Okay.
Name a better like.
Are we leaving out DreamWorks here?
DreamWorks isn't Disney though.
That is, no. Pixar is DreamWorks, isn't it?
I don't.
No, it's not.
No, it is DreamWorks because
DreamWorks Disney owns, and DreamWorks is a whole different company. Isn't that owned by Fox, Century, something like that?
I don't know.
Well, regardless, name a better one than Toy Story. Name a better Disney movie.
Or Disney movie better.
Name a better Disney movie than Toy Story. And Toy Story's, I guess, what is it, a sequel? Or Toy Story?
I was gonna say How to Train Your Dragon, but that's DreamWorks, huh?
So is Shrek, right?
Shrek is also DreamWorks, yeah.
DreamWorks, yeah.
What about Monsters?
That's Disney. That's Pixar.
I thought that's Pixar.
Yeah.
Cars is Pixar.
Pixar as well.
Name a better Disney movie than Pixar. You said.
Then
Than
you mean Toy
Pixar.
Story?
Than Toy Story.
I would probably say Tangled. Tangled's an amazing movie. Frozen is
Nah,
also.
don't hit me with that.
Are you talking about box office things?
Don't give me.
Frozen has outbeat every.
Don't.
Outbeat. Yep, outbeat.
Don't.
Out one or whatever. The fuck
Don't-
you wanna do.
Hey,
Stop.
is it
No.
recording when it's logged?
Yeah.
No, there's
Okay.
there's a million. There's a million different people that would argue against that.
Toy Story. You know they're coming out with Toy Story 4? The only good Toy Story movie was the first one. Every other Toy Story was ass.
They're all good.
No, I didn't
You
like
know how
it.
many people are anticipating and waiting for number 4?
How many?
I don't know.
Oh, that's
a
what
lot.
I was saying. I knew you were going to say
a lot. Hey, how many people are waiting for Toy Story? A
lot.
lot.
How many problems you got?
How many people are waiting for Frozen 2?
Nobody.
A lot more.
Who sits around in their house waiting for Frozen 2? Tell me who.
Everyone.
Tell me who.
You know who's waiting around Frozen? Disney.
Wait, what? What did he say? I didn't hear him.
He said, "Who's winning around Frozen?" Disney. Well, yeah, of course.
Because they're making
everything-
profit after
Exactly.
that shit.
No, oh my gosh.
What?
Wasn't the whole premise that he froze himself?
Oh, you're so stupid. We're going back to past and present.
Segun, there's like some like conspiracies saying that they made Frozen the movie because so many people were searching on Google Walt Disney Frozen, and like it was about him being frozen or whatever. So they did the movie Frozen.
That had nothing to do with anyone being frozen.
No, because a lot of people search is Walt Disney Frozen and all that. So what they did is they created a movie. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like,
okay, so what you think?
No. I'm not saying what I think. I'm saying that those conspiracies or whatever are saying that they made the movie Frozen, so people when they search Disney or Walt Disney Frozen, the actual movie Frozen comes up, not not the articles of him being frozen and all that.
But you're talking about like, okay, back to like the Pixar movie. If you're talking about best film, everything is all just.
You're not even gonna answer my question.
What?
He can't. He knows he lost. He just tried to move on.
Okay.
Without you realizing.
Anyway, no, I realized definitely. That's why I brought it up. But anyways, go ahead.
No. What was your question again?
Name a better movie.
Name a better movie, right?
Yeah.
Tangled. My opinion, it would probably be Tangled.
Tangled?
Yeah.
That's your best one.
That's an amazing movie.
That's your best one.
It's funny.
That's your best
It's
one.
great.
You're taking that over Hercules.
Hercules is also
You're
great.
taking that over. Mulan's really good too.
Mulan's an amazing movie. A Lion King. That
Lion
King.
You're
is a great
taking
movie.
it over Lion.
Isn't that Pixar though? No, that's Disney.
No,
That's just
that's
Disney. It's straight Disney.
Disney.
Yeah.
You're taking those. You're taking Tangled over those.
Over the classics, bro?
I'm not even like. I'm not even advocating for Disney in this like argument, but you're gonna take Tangled over those.
I was just saying the movie that came to my mind real quick. And Tangled is a great movie.
I think the only one that can compete with Toy Story is Lion King, or Hercules.
I don't know about Hercules.
It was okay for me.
No, Hercules is a great movie. Don't get me wrong, but like obviously Lion King is a classic and it's always going to be great.
And then they're making that one too. They're making that one too.
We just said that to live action.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Now, is it really live action if it is all CGI?
Kind of.
Well, I mean, yeah, right? Because it's CGI.
You know what we're talking about, Hector. Don't try to get all fucking technical. Fix your computer. Fix your computer if you want to be technical.
So then, live action would probably be Aladdin then, because has real people and it has CGI.
I mean, it would all depend on how you define live action. I'm pretty sure there's a proper.
So how do you define it?
Well, I would assume like with actual people. So that's why I don't think Lion King should count because it's all CGI.
Right. Yeah,
It's not even like a mix, like like Jungle Book.
Yeah,
because Jungle Book has real people, but it has CGI like Panther.
Just Pinocchio, which didn't have a real person. Okay, go on.
But so going back to Lion King, the movie, the new one, it's not the same without Timon and Pumbaa having the same voice. It's really not.
When it said, I saw the trailer, it said Seth Rogen, I immediately knew it had to be Pumbaa.
And he was, right?
Yeah.
Seth
But it's not the same though, huh? It's not
it's never gonna. No one's gonna have like, because these movies you're talking about like years and years apart. These people are not gonna survive.
It's like Aladdin, Genie, Robin Williams. He wouldn't fit the part to be Genie. He doesn't look like.
Because I'm kidding. I know.
Because he's underground.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Es a juego.
It's a joke. Es una broma.
Es una broma.
I know. That's why I said it. But yeah, you're right.
Oh, I mean, well, what's Simba's dad's name? Mufasa. He's still the same. I should say it's still the same voice, right? It's
I don't know.
Bro, because Mufasa was the voice of Darth Vader.
I still don't know.
You know who the voice of Darth Vader is, right?
No.
It's what's his name? He comes out on Big Bang Theory. Here, let me look him up.
I don't watch shitty shows. I'm sorry.
Huh? How do you not like Big Bang Theory?
It just seems stupid.
It's a funny show, dude. It's a funny show. I think it's funny.
Well, yeah, you can't expect to have like all these people to have the same, or these these new movies.
You can't even expect all these people to be alive.
Yeah,
Darth Vader is James Earl Jones.
Yeah,
he's a guy that comes out in Sandlot. Remember
Never seen that movie.
You've never seen The Sandlot, bro?
You know Sandlot, right?
Yeah,
it's the blind guy.
Yeah, the one that has he gives with that big old dog.
Yeah,
right?
That's the voice of Darth Vader and Mufasa.
Okay.
Because he has a super deep voice, dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the fact that that's why there's like a meme saying like thank goodness for like what's his name?
Earl
Jones.
James Earl Jones.
Yeah, thank God for him being healthy and alive because now he still gets to play as Mufasa. Yeah.
And that's where he goes. Everything you see is yours. I don't know.
No, it's like
He says
remember Simba.
So he said something like that in the trailer, but in the original movie, wasn't it everything the light touches?
Oh yeah,
is our
everything.
kingdom?
Everything, Dad.
It's like remember Simba.
Remember, Simba.
Remember.
Everything the light touches is yours, or something like that, right? Or
I just said the line, but okay.
Yeah, come on.
But hey, honestly, fuck Scar, huh? Honestly,
Yeah.
on some real shit.
Have you seen the trailer though? Like he does not look like Scar from the
He
cartoon at all.
doesn't. No, because he doesn't have that black hair, and then the black eyeliner around the eyes, and like
You can barely even see the scar. Yeah. Wonder if like Kobu comes out too.
That's number 2.
Yeah, but it is. Well, there's 3 of them, right? There's Lion King 1.5, and Lion King 2.
Can you really count Lion King 1.5? It's basically Lion King from a different perspective.
From Timon and Pumbaa?
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I probably need to get that movie.
Do you know the song
Which song?
Timon and Pumbaa? Their song.
It's
Oh, come on, man! You
Ain't
gotta
no
know.
worries. Hakuna Matata.
There you go. Hakuna Matata. For the rest of your days.
Oh, that's life. I already messed
It's
up.
all problem free. Philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Bears.
Beats.
Battlestar Galactica.
I don't know why we said that. What, Hector?
What? You were supposed to say Battlestar Galactica with us.
It seemed like more like a U2 thing.
Okay.
Well, next time we do it, you got to do it. But yeah, dude. So but yeah, I don't think it's gonna be the same without those two. I'm probably not gonna go watch it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I will.
Because he's supportive, not a hater.
Yeah.
I'm not hating. I'm just like.
You sound kind of like a hipster.
Yo, I think we should stop though, because we're like at 46 minutes.
No. This is going good. We're like.
Plus, we're just gonna go raw.
Oh. He winked. Ooh.
We're just gonna go.
I got the
raw.
chills. Look, I got the chills.
Why are you getting the chills when he said we're going raw?
Oh, god damn, you said it again.
Guys, is this me coming out number 2?
Hey, chill. It ain't like that.
Oh my gosh, bro.
It ain't like that.
Why is he winking at you, bro?
I don't know.
It's kind of weird.
I am not winking for the record.
Yeah, there's no proof.
I am just blinking with one eye.
There's something in my eye, okay?
I do wear contacts.
Oh, that's right. You're one of those.
Well, you said contacts. If you're blinking with one eye, wouldn't that mean you're just wearing contact?
But he has both of them on. He's just
So why would he
with
be
one
blinking
eye.
with one eye?
He has both of them on, so
Maybe one of them is bothering me.
I mean,
Bam.
I guess that's a possibility.
I'm sorry,
But understanding-
I'm not a 4 eyes like you with your big ass
yeah, 4
glasses.
eyes.
Hey, Versace. Versace.
Got that shit back.
Medusa head on me like I'm lumin. Well, I better stop.
Is it because you don't want to get copyrighted?
Yeah, no, I'm just not trying to get killed, you know? Gosh.
Oh, God, what time is it?
11:56.
Oh, it's hella early.
Usually we do our podcast like at 2 in the morning.
Yeah,
It's
dude,
crazy.
we're getting better at this.
But
I'm still full from Doghouse, though.
I feel hot.
You feel hot now?
Fucking alcohol.
Oh, you know it might be the alcohol.
it's
But you just
it's
had a
hot in
cup.
here, huh?
Yeah, it's hot, you know.
I think, well, turn off the AC though.
Oh, you think? You don't hear it, do you? I don't hear it.
Alright, turn on the fan.
Yeah, you guys are gonna hear so much like background noise, but whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, these Jack Daniel cups are dope, huh?
I was looking at them.
Yeah, man, mine's great.
Yeah.
Well, you got a Bucana cup, so I mean that's pretty good.
Yeah.
But these Jack Daniel cups, so at Vallarta, they have deals all the time where they have a bottle, and in the bottle they usually have either 2 glasses or they have 1 big glass. So they had a Jack Daniel's package. I think it was like $24 or $24.99 with 2 glasses, and then they also had another $24.99 with just a big Jack Daniel's cup, like a big cup
Just
with
stacked?
stacked or whatever. Also $24.99, and then the regular bottle was like $23.99.
Dang.
So you can get a bottle by itself, for $23.99, or you can get a bottle for $24.99 with either 2 little glasses or a big glass. I mean,
which one are you gonna get?
it's a no-brainer, right? To get the ones with the glass, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I was looking at glasses, like, you know, to drink.
Yes.
And then someone was trying to be cheap, even though you and I were down.
I was not trying to be cheap. I was trying to be more resourceful. Okay. The fact that we're gonna go and buy these $400 cups each, or glass cups, right? Each, right? They're 400.
Something like that.
Dude, but that's
When we can go and buy a better interface, better computer, and better mics.
I don't know if you can get a better computer for $400.
Okay, but all that combined together?
Okay, maybe.
Exactly. Maybe you're gonna buy 400.
Dude, they're bougie as fuck. Like think about.
You'd rather be bougie than have crappy.
Which other podcast do you know has $400 cups on their show?
Is this how we're gonna waste the money you guys give us?
So hurry up and give us money.
Right? Support the cause. Nah.
But that'd be bougie as fuck.
And it would go because he already has the glasses.
Cause I already got them Versace glasses. Dude, I still haven't got a wallet.
Oh my god, what has it been, like a month already?
Buy me a wallet.
You were the one who said you were gonna get yourself a Louis Vuitton wallet.
Well, I retract that statement, and
You can't because it's already online.
Yeah, dude. Now it
It's
has to
permanent,
be
so you gotta.
okay. So now I gotta apologize. Okay, so I apologize to all you listeners
It doesn't look like that.
that were waiting on me to get a Louis Vuitton.
It doesn't work.
You
like
guys
that.
were so desperately waiting for me to get a Louis
done.
Vuitton.
You know they were. Check all the comments.
To all our to our one
viewers.
to our select viewers.
God damn.
Hey, it's midnight. You know what happens at midnight, right?
It's another day.
Exactly. You smart. Okay, let's. Okay, I want to bring something up real quick.
Okay, bring it up.
If you had an accent, which one? Because I think we can all confirm that I have pretty good. They're not great. They're not like professional, level or grade.
Okay.
But I do pretty good accents, right?
I
can,
impressions, you mean?
Well, accents, impressions.
Okay.
Tomato, potato.
That's not the same.
Same shit.
Even if the way you say it, it's still not the same. I mean,
tomato, potato,
potato.
Same thing.
Surf's up, dude.
Surf's up, bro. Yeah. Anyways,
It's actually anyway.
Anyways, what do you think is the most attractive accent?
definitely a British accent
British?
on a woman.
Okay.
Dude, have you not seen Transformers? Was it
Which one? Five.
Dark on the Moon? Dark on the Moon with
The Dark Moon?
the Dark Moon or dark side of the moon?
It's called Dark Moon.
No, Dark Side of the Moon.
Dark Moon.
Dark.
I'm pretty sure it's the dark side of the moon.
The dark side?
Yeah.
You sure?
Dark side of the dark side of the moon.
Also, there's no dark side of the moon in real life. I don't know why people think that.
Okay, we're not getting
We're not
specific
gonna,
here.
Yeah, bro. Fuck. Get out
Okay.
if you're gonna be like that.
So you think you hear him walk out, the door slams.
Oh, it's actually called Dark of the Moon.
The Dark of the Moon. We're all wrong. Damn.
Oh, because they can't technically say Dark Side of the Moon because there is no Dark Side of the Moon, huh?
Also, isn't there like a Pink Floyd album?
But anyways, that girl, beautiful, man.
Is it? Who is she? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think a French accent on a guy.
Like that's a
For
celebrity.
girls.
That's definitely.
That's what girls like get turned on off of.
That's definitely a celebrity crush. What's her name? Rosie Huntington. She's
Okay.
You don't remember? her?
Yeah, she has a really long neck.
She's just like, here's your rabbit foot, and then gives it to him.
Honestly, I've only seen it once. I don't really remember it.
Yeah, she's.
Isn't she like a Victoria's Secret model? And wasn't she with Jason Statham?
I have no idea, but I can see Jason Statham.
Wasn't Jason Statham with what's her name, Taylor Swift?
I highly doubt that.
Dude, what celebrities
What am I
haven't
thinking
been
of?
with?
Oh, that's true.
You know what celebrities haven't been with each other?
They all get around, right?
I mean, they really do.
They gotta stay within their own like.
I mean, they're not
circle.
really like faithful like us, you know. Like
Yeah, we gotta be faithful.
we're faithful. And I'm not saying that sarcastically either.
No, I know.
And I know, like right after you said you're faithful, like you guys like
Stop.
locked eyes.
Stop, Hector, stop.
Are we sure we're faithful?
But
Like you guys had like a
what were we
moment.
saying? Oh, we're saying accents.
Oh yeah.
What accents? What accent or would you?
Well, I said that for women, they prefer from what I've seen, French guys with accents.
Parlez-vous français?
What'd you say? Exactly.
You talk French. No, you talk French. No, do you talk French? Parlez-vous français? Qu'est-ce que tu as fait? Je n'aime pas. I forgot to say it.
Je t'aime.
Je t'aime.
Je t'aime, Hector.
Just s'il vous
plaît.
S'il vous plaît. Do you know what that means?
Thank you, right?
Yes,
no,
please.
no.
Yes, please.
C'est la vie.
S'il vous plaît means yes, please.
Yeah, no, and then c'est la vie means what is it, like life goes on?
All I know is Saskeladi, and that's what she said.
You would know that in French.
Yeah, but no, I took like 4 years of French, but I forgot.
I took 0.
You're
I'm
cool.
there.
You took 4 years of French and you don't even know how to speak it? Or did you forget?
Dude, I took French like 6 years ago, bro.
Well, you don't never forget a language. Actually, that's a lie.
There's people that were spoken Spanish to when they were little
So let's
kids.
go all the people who get hit in the head and then like have amnesia or something.
Yeah.
We're talking about that's an extreme case though.
Your face is an extreme case.
Thank you.
It is. Because you're ugly. I'm kidding. I'm
Damn.
kidding,
Look, why
bro.
you touching me?
I'm kidding, bro.
Don't touch me.
You're not.
I'm sorry.
That's what she said.
Okay, bro.
But, so, again, for the third time, which accent would you...
For me, like
You said a lot of women like this
Okay,
accent.
yeah, so I
a
never
lot of
answered
women
it.
like that. Which one would you have?
Ooh.
Damn, it's not that hard, bro.
Ooh.
He just sucks at answering questions.
For
Remember
real.
Toy Story 1?
It took him like 5 minutes to answer that question.
We got good ass content out of that, so.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's cool.
But let's see. I don't really know. I don't know. Maybe
Hands down, you can't compete with the English accent, though. British accent? You can't.
You know, to them, we have an accent, right?
We don't consider ours an accent, though.
because why? Because we live here.
Yeah, because, you know,
But we do have an accent.
to them, but I'm saying to us.
So we do have one then.
To us,
To us, no.
they have an accent. So which accent would you have? As an American citizen.
Oh, I have what I prefer.
Que la chingada.
Just answer the question.
Italian.
Italian? Mm.
I just thought of like Family Guy and Peter when he grows a mustache.
Boppity boopity boopity.
Boopity pop. Get pop.
Hey, and then just like flick your wrist back and forth while you make a ball. Just like flick your wrist. Esa bella, hey, parmigiano, reggaeton.
Reggaeton. What's up?
Reggaeton e parmigiano, fettuccine. Olive garden. Bro, hey, hopefully nobody takes us seriously like that. We're not trying to offend anybody, bro. Like, but I mean, it's just funny, you know?
Yeah. All right.
I just thought of the other Family Guy reference you guys were making
Which
while
one?
he was driving.
Oh, yeah.
Which one?
Oh, shit. Yo, okay, so guys, so when we were driving back from Fresno today, he was in the third lane to the left, and he needed to get on the off ramp.
Okay.
So he literally had to switch 4 lanes.
Oh yeah.
And it reminded us of the
Asian
the Asian girl where she goes,
Okay.
I turn left now.
Good luck,
Good luck, everybody.
He just starts fucking turning.
And then everybody just fucking.
But I did look when I turned. All right, so I
mean,
I knew what I was
remember
doing.
that. I don't remember that.
Of course, you're not gonna remember. You were scared half the time.
Dude, you almost killed us like 3 times in the parking lot of Dog House Grill.
But did you die though?
Almost.
But did you die though?
Almost.
But did you die?
Slightly.
Probably the inside, huh? Y'all dead in the inside.
That may be true, but No, okay, so I guess to answer your question, no, I didn't die.
There you go. That's so hard.
He did have his booty clenched.
Oh,
But if you have it clenched, what'd you say?
Oh, that.
If it was already clenched, you wouldn't have to clench it.
Is that what your boyfriend tells you?
Hector said it.
Fist pump.
Y'all can't fist pump it, alright? Why is this like a
He's
tag?
just, hey,
Is this a tag Z podcast or what?
His boyfriend's just like, hey, babe, if you had a clench, you wouldn't have to clench it.
And you're over here like hella touching me. Why are you touching me?
Why are you touching me? Yeah, you have. That's the accent you have.
Okay, so now you're being homophobic. Why can't he touch you?
I know, honestly, huh? Do you have something against that?
Hey,
No,
I don't know
what
what
the heck?
It's on record right now.
Y'all attacking me. I ain't having it.
Oh, you know what I found out today?
No one cares. No, I'm kidding. What's up?
Probably nobody cares because nobody's probably going to listen to it. But anyways.
I estimate 17 views in the first week.
That's a really good number.
That's too low. I feel like we'll get more.
We're going to find out. We're going to post this today, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're just going to be straight raw.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, because we need to. We can't wait a week for this.
I mean, we're already at an hour and a minute.
Fuck it. They're going to get some good shit today.
Fuck.
Listen to this while you're driving.
For real. To wherever you're going.
On your way to somewhere far.
So you can or on your way to...
Away from us.
So you can listen to it completely.
As you're getting out of the Central Valley.
I found out that... So this guy that I work with, he was in the military for 10 years. And he said that in boot camp, during, like... times where your drill sergeant or whatever's yelling at you, they actually have stress cards that when they physically feel stressed or not physically, emotionally feel stress, to where they can't handle it, they pull their stress card out and the drill sergeant can no longer yell at them.
But aren't they supposed to undergo this like crazy pressure to like
Exactly
prepare themselves?
That's what he was saying. He goes, we're supposed to be training these guys for possible combat in the future,
and we're giving them stress cards.
And we're giving them stress cards, and they're pulling them out while somebody's just yelling at them. Like, imagine what's gonna happen when they have bullets flying over their head, or they have bombs going off.
If they're like kidnapped and like interrogated by like a different
maybe
enemy.
It could be used and so that you can build tolerance. Like, you know, it's like going to the gym. You don't lift like a shitload of weight the first day, right? You sort of work towards it. So maybe, you know, the first day you get yelled at, you can only handle so much, and then you pull out your card. The next day you can last a little longer, and so on and so on. It's like building up resistance. Maybe, but it can also be abused, of course.
I think it would be more abused than not, because you can't trust like the I feel like you can't trust people in that sense to where they'll use it for good. People. No, for them to use that appropriately, yeah, to where it's actually needed.
Yeah, I also don't think yelling is really gonna, prepare you for bullets over your head. No. I think that's just not a good way to do it.
I mean, I guess that's up for argument or whatever.
You can just,
It's been done since the beginning of time, and it feels
beginning of time is kind of, out there.
Okay, yeah, because beginning of time, yeah, we have different things.
And a very dangerous mindset is, we have always done it this way, so let's continue to do it.
Because there's a lot of things in the past that we've always done that's no longer accepted.
Well, I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying
it's no longer right.
It's not even that. I'm just saying there may be better ways to get things done. More efficiently, it'll provide better results. Not just because it's morally wrong.
Oh yeah, you're right. Like there's better ways to do something.
Yeah, there's always like a smarter way, not having to work as hard, etc., etc. And that may be true for preparing someone for
battle.
Yeah, I mean maybe back then instead of yelling, they would just put you like near a dummy or like a target and just shoot over your head.
Right.
That's an extreme example though.
Okay, but do you think like talking to them nicely and sweetly would be a better option?
But I want to know how yelling at someone prepares them for battle.
Right.
I mean, are you going to go get yelled at or are you going to get shot at? Oh man, I used at the end of a sentence. Point is,
you're going to get shot at? That's not correct?
You can't use
or you're going to
at
get shot.
You would just get shot.
Not shot at.
towards in the direction. What the point is?
No. Correct. Please
Correct yourself.
Correct it. Like, why is it incorrect?
Because it is a preposition. It's like saying, if you're like.
Don't use big words at me. I feel like you're cussing at me. You're offending me.
If you're on the phone,
He's over here saying preposition and. Hey, what the fuck does that mean?
let's say you and I are on the phone, right? And I'm trying to pick you up from somewhere.
Okay.
And then I'm looking for you. I'm in the car, and I don't see you. I should just say, "Hey, where are you?"
Not
right?
where you at.
Not where are you at. The at is useless when I can already say, "Hey, where are you?"
But like nowadays, everyone.
So
says
instead of
that.
saying, "I'm getting shot at," you could say, "They're shooting at me,"
Correct.
or "We're gonna shoot at you."
Or I'm getting shot.
But what? Back to the.
No,
fact-
but
But if you're getting shot, you're actually getting hit.
You're
huh?
actually getting hit, but
Yes.
when you're getting shot at, that means that they're shooting at you,
Mhm.
but they're not connecting necessarily.
Yeah.
So you
You
mean
can
like
say
they're
they're
shooting
shooting
at me?
So I'm still gonna keep saying at the end of a sentence.
So I think maybe just getting shot at is the whole structure of it. Maybe just in.
I like how you
In that-
went from like certain topics and like correcting
Right,
your
but
sentence.
anyways,
Okay, well,
go ahead.
I wanted to get back to that.
Yeah,
exactly.
anyways, go ahead.
How does yelling prepare you for that?
It can. Well, how would
No,
it?
it does to a degree because it creates a certain level of stress and anxiety that you have to learn to cope with.
But
But it's completely different.
different
stress.
from getting
No,
shot
it's,
at.
it's the same. It's not the same thing, but it's stress and anxiety and the feeling of overwhelmment can definitely be considered something hard to cope with both in both situations.
What I think, I have never been in any sort of military thing or anything,
Right,
but
right.
I think that there's probably a lot more that goes on than just yelling to get you prepared.
Definitely, no. Obviously, you get
Maybe
physical
hold you in the water
training.
for a while.
Huh?
Hopefully, you make it out alive.
Wait, what?
They don't they purposely drown you sometimes?
No, they don't. They don't purposely drown. No,
Yeah, they'll hold you until you pass out.
But if they drown you, you die.
right, they'll like hold
They
you down
don't
until you,
purposely
like,
drown you.
almost pass out.
no, like in certain branches or whatever, like I believe it's
The
like the
Marines.
Navy or the Marines or whatever. They have you actually jump into a water, hands tied behind your back and your feet tied together,
And you
gotta bob up and forth. So you up and down.
Up and down.
So you gotta sink to the bottom, and you gotta push yourself up, back up to the top, and then sink yourself to the bottom, and so forth.
So pretty much just try to stay alive.
Well, yeah, you gotta cope with it. You gotta.
Some-
Can many people
some
do
inten-
it?
Some intense stuff.
Many people.
Have you
wouldn't
seen
be-
Striving the Cut?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is,
Yeah.
right? Or
It's
people are
crazy.
gonna go to like be army like rangers to be specifically the rangers
The
or
Red Guard, what's it called?
Navy
The Red
Navy
Guard.
SEALs, Navy SEAL training or like what's a Marine like a Marine?
Marine Corps.
No, I know, but there's like a special like unit like Army. The special ones are like they're called the Rangers, and then for there's like paratroopers. Those are
Mhm.
like the guys that jump
Like
out of planes and
planes,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not
What
sure.
were we talking about?
Dude, I don't even
Lots
know.
of things.
We're
we're off topic.
we're off topic. I like how this came from. What accent would you? would
You're like army related.
Let's do a off the top off the top. You give me an accent and I'll try to do my best if I know it.
Alrighty, ready? American.
Can I sing?
Sure.
Can I do a song?
Sure.
Okay, Andy.
Green tractor, we can go slow. We can go faster down to the wood.
What are you doing?
And out through the pasture. Long as I'm with you, really don't matter.
That's
That's
like
Western.
Southern or something.
Okay, American?
I don't.
What's up, dude? Is that American, I guess?
At that point, you're just talking slang.
Okay. So I felt that though.
Yeah, nice
Okay,
try.
give me another.
No, you failed.
Give me another.
Okay, Italian.
Do you like the pasta?
Oh my god, dude.
do you want the more breadsticks? That's a pretty good one. Now you try. Go for it.
I'm gonna be full of myself.
Go for it.
Nah, I'm
Italian.
good.
Go for it.
German.
No.
Go.
I'm not gonna make a fool of myself over here.
I mean, you made a fool of yourself when you tried to
Several
spell
times.
bake.
You made a fool of yourself when you thought this podcast could take off. No, go.
Oh, damn. Hey, you should be offended too. This is our podcast.
That's funny though. That's funny. Fist pump.
What do I mean?
Double fist pump. Stolen by Zeke. You did the double fist pump. But go for it, German. Hurry up.
Now you do it. Hurry up.
999.
Oh my god, I was waiting for something stupid like that.
What was that at the end? What's okay? No.
Your balls haven't dropped yet.
How do you know?
I mean, it's pretty hot in here, so
What does that have to do with anything?
when it's warm,
When it's warm, what?
and then
You have no idea where you're going.
Did I really just say that?
Oh my
Did I really just say that? Did I really just say that? Did I really just?
Nah, you can't pause anything.
no. I'm trying to see what minute's at.
Okay.
A minute 10 with like 30 seconds. We gotta go back to that. A minute 10 with 30 seconds.
You don't know human anatomy.
An hour and 10 minutes with 30 seconds.
Alright, you
I
know
said
what?
a minute 10.
Alright.
But
We'll cut it short. That's it.
Oh, this
God.
is short.
Short, an hour.
we'll cut it shorter than what we normally would.
Alright.
But
This is actually a long
man, this is a long one, huh?
Yeah, it's a really
That's
long
what she
one.
said.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna leave it right there, guys.
Alright, guys.
Alright, well, as always, this is your boy Jeremiah.
It's your boy Zeke.
And me,
Who's me?
the beat guy. Drop that beat.
Drop that beat.
Alright.
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to drop the beat. Hold on, guys. Give me a second.
You're gonna use a YouTube video?
Yes, sir.
That's awful. When he could just edit it in there.
Oh, you're gonna edit right now?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you'll be able to.
I thought you were gonna just.
We're gonna throw it in raw. Screw it. Alright, guys. Thank you for tuning in. This is Improvised Views.
As always, this is Jeremiah once again,
It's your boy Zeke.
and Hector.
Peace.
Hit that beat.
Nah, hit that beat.
Hit that beat.
Hey, shut up.
Hit that
I
beat.
get the last word.
Hit that beat.